What's up, dudes? Cheddar here, back with another video. I hope you're doing well. I hope your day is off to a good start. I hope it's a good day for you, just for the whole day. I hope life is good for you. Thank you for joining me. Got a story time video, not a tier list video. So I got, my coffee ready here. Let's have some story time. So this video is just an update, a part two to my first video, my negative experience with Turo. There's more details in that video, so if you haven't seen it, I'll do a recap, but there's more details. If you do want to see the details, just go to my negative experience with Turo is just what that video is called. Just to recap what happened, my family had, some family members of mine had rented a vehicle through Turo. They were going to take a trip, and on Friday, after about 2 hours of driving, the front driver's side tire just shredded. They had to pull over to the side of the road. It was a very dirt and desert and mountainous road that they were on. Luckily, the spot that they broke down in was pretty close to a city, some civilization, but that stretch of road is an interstate with just a lot of empty area. So where they had the accident could have been a lot worse. There was no collision with another car. No one was injured. Just the front driver's side tire was shredded. What we did is I actually drove out to my family, called AAA. We had the car towed to a city on the way for their vacation. We took it to a Discount Tire, and Discount Tire confirmed all 4 of the wheels for the vehicle were not road safe. So we're rented a not safe vehicle. What had happened then is basically after arguing with Turo, I did not rent the vehicle either. My family did. And so part of this is I'm a sort of a third party, a third helping party. Okay. And my family had to fight with Turo, and Turo did call in a tow and pay for the tow to pick up the vehicle from Discount and take it back to the host. Because just to clarify, Turo is a car renting platform that works with hosts. The hosts are the owners of the vehicle, and you rent the vehicle from the hosts with Turo as the renting platform. So you're renting someone else's car, not Turo's car, and Turo's just the host platform. Well, they're the platform. The host of the vehicle is someone else. So the car was towed back to the host as paid for by Turo, and what had happened is there was a claim coming back from the host that we were responsible for damage to the vehicle, and we were disputing the damage because we were rented an unsafe car. And now there is more information specifically about that claim. There's a bit of a plot twist. It made things weird, but kind of interesting. If anything, it's better for our case, but it's still kind of weird because what had happened is the host was claiming damages to the vehicle, and Turo basically was saying there's legitimacy to the claim and was saying that they're going to process it. And my family disputed it. Then we found out what had happened. Turo came back and said that the damage wasn't the damage externally to the vehicle or the tires. The host, the owner of that vehicle, is not trying to they're not saying that we damaged the tires of the vehicle itself. What they're claiming the damage is the key is lost. They're saying that the key that was rented with the vehicle is lost. And that is not true. And the hardest evidence that we have for that is we have a picture of the tow truck driver driving the vehicle onto the tow truck. And it's on the tow truck, which means that the driver, the Turo hired tow truck driver, was given the key to the vehicle. We were only rented one key. And yeah, there's not much else to say about that. I guess we should have taken a video. A video would be much more protective if I had taken a video of us handing the keys to the driver and then show the driver's face and say, hey, thank you, tow truck driver guy, his name. I would use his name if I'm doing a transaction with someone, respectful. But what I'm saying, I would take the video. So I've kind of learned that from this. There's not enough pictures and videos you can take when it comes to car accident stuff, okay? Because it's better to I'm definitely learning this lesson. We took photos and videos, and it's helped us. Okay, it's definitely helped us, but it's made me want to take more. So if you're ever in a car accident, any kind of car accident, even if it's something that there's no collision with another vehicle, it's good to take pictures of all dimensions of the car and even a video. Just even take a video. Just do both, because you can delete it all later. Uh, yeah, just delete it all later if you don't need it, and it helps protect you. You can back up the photos too. Uh, there's a lot you can do, but it's better to take an excess of the photos and videos too. And we've disputed that claim with Turo. So we've said that we've turned in the key. My family argued back with them. Turo was supposed to get back with us it was within 10 days or so. And my family has told me that they haven't heard back. So I'm still just sort of a messenger in this, but I was affected by this too, because I had plans Friday night, and then I had a call from my family and kids that they're stranded in the desert, and my kids were freaking out. They were on the phone crying at me. They thought they were going to be stuck in the desert. They weren't sure what was going to happen to them. And I don't like to use the word trauma lightly, because things are, I just take it seriously, okay? And I'm not going to say that my kids and family are, seriously traumatized, but there's a little bit of trauma there. If I've brought up before, we can take another vacation, we'll use a different renting company, and they ask, but what if it breaks down? What if this? They're really scared. My family's really scared about renting a car now and taking a trip, and it's just frustrating. It's frustrating because it seems like that the whole Turo platform, this whole third-party hosting, these kind of platforms where you have a platform where they work with renters. I'm talking like Airbnb. I'm talking maybe Uber. I've just become a lot more cautious to those, because it seems like when you do business with those types of companies, the host can say, the platform, such as Turo, can say that it's the host, and then the host can just say, no, it's Turo, and neither of them seem to be responsible, for anything, and they get to claim damages. Basically, if you're the renter in that situation, you have the one with the lowest authority and the lowest protection. And if anything happens to the host vehicle and they make a claim, Turo just seems to assume that you did it. They didn't even ask us if we turned in the key. They just told my family that they're moving forward with the claim, and so we're disputing that, and that's what we haven't heard back. So it's just been a nightmare, because essentially, going through the fact pattern here, my family rented a vehicle to take a trip. The vehicle had unsafe tires. The vehicle itself was not road safe. What if I posed the question? My whole point of this is, what if the brakes were not maintained? This time it was the wheels. What if you or one of your family or someone rents a vehicle and the brakes aren't maintained from the host? Because the host can seem to neglect the maintenance. I lost my spot. 3, we did call and report the incident to Turo, right away, and already began the dispute. We even took it to discount and had the tires checked. We were going to replace the broken tire. We were being told that we had to pay for that ourselves, and our plan was to pay for that tire and then continue the trip. When all 4 of the tires were not good, that's when we knew we couldn't do that, because we're not going to maintain someone else's vehicle for them. That's just nuts. And then when Turo had the car picked up, we have evidence that we gave it to their tow truck driver, and they're processing a claim that we damaged the vehicle. So we rented it. I know I'm a little choppy with that, but we rented an unsafe vehicle. We reported the damages. Instead of Turo asking, the host never asked us if we were okay too. That host never checked on our family. And honestly, if I was renting out cars to people and someone had reported an accident, I would have asked them, are you safe? Are you okay? What's going on? I would care about my business like that. So, you know, if you're the host, you deserve a 1 star. You're an awful person. You're awful. You're a shady, greedy business person, and you suck. That's, you know, straight up. That's it. You suck. You could have killed someone. You could have killed my family. You could have killed my kids, and you don't care. And, you know, it's super shameful because you should, if you're going to be renting out a vehicle, you need to maintain it. You need to maintain it. I don't rent out my vehicle to people. And I know my car needs a little bit of maintenance, but that's why I don't rent it out to people. And it's stupid how, how Turo doesn't have regulations on that. So scummy, stupid business people can try to scam and then force damages on to, just the renter party. So that's honestly just my feelings on it. I'm not going to use Turo. I'm going to speak out against it. I'm going to say that they're maybe not Turo. Turo has a problem. Okay. When you speak with Turo, they're very nice, but the problem is that they allow the host to not maintain their vehicles. And then you will be responsible for damages. In this case, they're trying to say we're responsible for the key, and that never happened. So we're going to keep fighting it. If we have to, I'll make it go to a small claims court. It's just incredibly frustrating, and it shouldn't have been like this. That's why I'm making this, because I think it should be transparent. We're being claimed that we missed the key, not that we damaged the vehicle. We didn't miss the key. We turned it in. We're fine. This whole thing is just agonizing to deal with, because we rented a broken vehicle and we're told that we're at fault, and we're being told that we're going to have to pay $500 to replace the key. So if I seem a little upset, that's why. Also, my family could have been hurt if that wasn't clear. So that'll just be it for this video. I just wanted to give an update that we're not being charged for the damages to the car, not the external damages or the tire, which was my impression. Okay, that was what I said in my first video. And this video, I'm clarifying we're being charged for the key, which we turned in. So I'm still fighting that. Sorry, I know I'm rambling here. That's just all for this video. Thank you for listening to the story time. I hope you stay safe out there. If you're the Turo host, make better choices. Be a better business person. You should hold yourself to a higher standard. It's super shameful. You deserve a lower than 1 star. So I still hope you have a good day. I'm not going to wish ill will on you, but I think I think it was shameful. So if you're just audience, thank you for listening. I hope you have an awesome day. You're amazing. Stay awesome. See you later.